Ja, herzlich willkommen zu einem neuen Interview SI Talk. David Wolfin neben mir, Avino Silber, kennen schon. Wir haben auch schon mehrere Interviews gemacht. Jetzt geht es um ein Update. David, thank you to have time. I said in my German introduction, this is an update on it. So, what's happened in the last 5 months? So, the last interview you do in January, what's happened in the last 5 months?
Well, we announced that we're doing a major expansion in Mexico. We're expanding the mill by 70%, so we're adding a fourth circuit, which will be an additional 1,000 tons per day.
What's this mean from the increase in size?
From 1,500 tons per day to 2,500.
So that means 70% up.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah, it's a big jump, and so that should be completed by the first quarter of next year.
So you produce around 2 million. So it's mean you're coming close to 3.6, 3.7 million or so.
We did
2.6
million ounces of silver equivalent last year.
Okay.
So we'll do something similar to that this year, but next year we estimate between 3.8 and 4.1, depending on grade and that sort of thing.
And grade is also a good point to come to the last results, but it's also depending how quick really the whole equipment coming together.
Yeah, that's the main thing, is the equipment. We're on schedule right now, but a couple of the key pieces of equipment take time. So we have a filter press coming from Italy, and the last time we ordered one, there was delays at the Mexican customs when it arrived on the freighter. So we ordered it early, so we're hoping it arrives this year.
Okay, but beside this, you say low grade or lower grade. I saw the last results, and and you're running into low grade stuff.
Yep.
So
yeah, in both mines, and this is part of the business. These mines have mineralization that vary in different levels of the mine, in different directions of the mine. But overall, throughout the whole year, we expect it to even out, because we're going to find some higher grade zones. We're quite sure of that from drilling and exploration work. So we think that we'll be on target.
So it's mean 1 quarter is nothing. That's natural that you have low grades, you have high grades, and sometimes you are more in the area with low grades, but on the other side, then you are some quarter with more in high grades. But
Correct.
on average,
exactly.
You think you're coming out of what you expect. Okay, so that means also that the major jump in the production will come from the production increase, from the plant increase,
Yes.
what you will see. So, but also is that the most, when I come to a stock market, the people expect normally or take it in advantage what's happened in the future. So that's mean that the big jump in the stock price should come a little bit earlier before you.
I would think, yeah, people will want to get in before those results come out. So in the latter half of this year, as people see that it's on schedule, then they usually like to invest before the results come out.
That's logical. Is anything other thing what you should know? Also, Bralor, we know that the mine of Bralor.
Bralorn has been slow in developing because of the environmental aspects of the project. Being in British Columbia, a couple of years ago, there was Imperial Metals had the Mount Poly disaster, so the government is really cracked down. It was really slow on issuing permits, so we're negotiating with them to have our restart permit. So I can't tell you when we'll get that. But in the meantime, what we're doing is a lot of the surface civil works. We've fortified the tailings dam, and we raised the dam and fortified it. We put in a several $1 million water treatment plant to treat the arsenic water that leaches out of the mine. And we've been upgrading the buildings on site. We put in a new medical building. We put in a new electrical substation, and we're getting rid of all the old buildings that are basically condemned, that were 40, 50 years old. We're getting rid of them.
So this means also you're in the investment phase, but not really to come results out. So
Exactly.
Still you must invest money.
Yes.
But
yeah.
on certain point in the future, we will see then results, positive results.
Yeah, and we're planning some drilling for later this year. So we're waiting for permits on that. So that will generate some news as well.
Okay.
We want to build up the resources to justify all these expenses and reopening. We're looking at a larger throughput from what we thought before. So we're running financial models with independent engineering firms.
Okay. Okay. I think that was a good update on the company. So, das Wichtigste ist einmal vorab für alle die Leute, die eigentlich ein bisschen frustriert waren beim letzten Quartalsergebnis, dass er sagte, das ist ganz normal. Man arbeitet teilweise in Gebieten, wo niedrige Gehalte sind und dann halt wieder in Gebiete, wo höhere Gehalte sind. Aber im Jahresvergleich gleicht sich das aus. Das Wichtige ist eigentlich die Expansion, also diese Erweiterung der Produktionsanlage von 1500 Tonnen auf 2500 Tonnen. Das sind immerhin 1000 Tonnen mehr. Das sind rund 70% mehr und die sollte nächstes Jahr greifen, wenn das ganze Equipment zeitgerecht angeliefert werden. Er hat gesagt, letztes Mal, wie sie die Erweiterung gemacht haben, ist monatelang das beim Zoll liegen geblieben und sie haben das nicht rausbekommen aus dem Zoll. Deswegen haben sie diesmal die Equipment sehr früh bestellt und mit ein bisschen Glück kommt das alles ein bisschen auch, dadurch sollte es früher kommen und wenn der Zoll diesmal schneller ist, kriegen sie auch das Equipment schneller. Geplant ist es nach wie vor jetzt erstes Quartal 2018 die Produktionserweiterung, also die Mühlenerweiterung. Dadurch können sie ungefähr zwischen 3,8 und 4,1 Millionen Unzen Silberäquivalent produzieren, statt die 2,6 Millionen, die sie jetzt haben. Und da ist der Riesen-Jump. Und nachdem ja die Börse normalerweise das immer vorwegnimmt, ist es auch so, dass natürlich in der jetzigen Situation, also das bei der Company durchaus sein kann, dass auch die Börse dann dementsprechend das Ganze vorwegnimmt und dort dementsprechend auch den Jump hinlegt bei der Aktie. Also wenn nämlich alles hinhaut und wenn auch der Silberpreis mitspielt, dann wird natürlich Avino mit ihren Produktion und Gewinn nächstes Jahr echt positiv überraschen. Das war es aus Update Mai 2017. Avino Silber, David Wolfin. Tschüss, Papa. Thank you.
Thank you.